One of the most modern urban legends is the ferocious El Chupacabra. 1 part vampire, 2 parts rabid beast. People all across the Americas have claimed to have seen it, yet no one has ever managed to catch or kill it. So, is there any actual evidence that El Chupacabra is real, or is it nothing more than a silly hoax? Let's find out in today's episode of
Colossal Mysteries.
According to the legend, the mysterious monster called El Chupacabra is a bloodthirsty creature found mostly in Puerto Rico, but sightings have been reported as far south as Chile and as far north as Maine. Descriptions of this devil differ depending on who you ask, but a few key features are usually mentioned. A large, reptile-like creature with greenish-gray skin, about the size of a small bear, and sporting a terrible row of razor-sharp spines that stretch from its neck all the way down to its tail. They supposedly stand on 2 legs, moving around like some kind of creepy kangaroo. Though other depictions of El Chupacabra describe the monster as an unknown menacing breed of wild dog, hairless, with a spine that sticks out, claws and fangs, and extra large eyes. But no matter the look, the creature's monstrous method is always the same. You see, El Chupacabra got its name from mashing 2 Spanish words together, chupar and cabra, which when put together roughly translate to goat sucker. Why such a worrisome name? Well, legend has it that El Chupacabra loves to bite farm animals on the neck and suck all the blood from them like a vicious vampire. Goats, they say, are their prey of choice. It's an uncanny urban legend to be sure, but is there any chance this bloodthirsty beast could indeed exist? Or is it nothing more than a horrible hoax? Well, according to experts, there's no compelling evidence that El Chupacabra is real, but they don't believe it's a hoax either. You see, the memories of El Chupacabra are most likely taken from a science fiction movie. Here's how. A researcher named Benjamin Radford worked his way through each and every eyewitness account of El Chupacabra, which led him to the original drawing made from the first ever description. Radford noticed that the sketch of El Chupacabra looked an awful lot like the creature from a science fiction film from the same year, called Species. He reached out to the woman who'd given the first description and asked if she had in fact seen the film. She had, just weeks before seeing El Chupacabra. So this whole monster mystery, according to Radford, can be chalked up to a classic case of someone confusing what was real with what was fiction. Okay, so that explains why people thought they saw El Chupacabra, but it still leaves one big mystery. What attacked all those animals? Researchers are fairly confident that most, if not all cases of El Chupacabra attacks were actually wild dogs or coyotes with severe cases of mange. Mange is a parasite that causes certain animals to lose hair, develop thick, ugly skin, smell awful, and even become extra aggressive. Wild animals with mange have an extra hard time hunting and can resort to killing defenseless animals trapped in pens when they're desperate. So is El Chupacabra real? No, but dangerous infected animals certainly are. So having a little Hollywood imagination in the woods at night might not be the worst idea. And now you know the truth about El Chupacabra. Comment below with a mystery you'd like us to solve. And remember to subscribe for more episodes of
Colossal Mysteries.
only on DreamWorks TV.